Okay. Welcome. We're gonna wait for few guys to 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 jump in, to jump into the session, and yeah, we're gonna wait for you guys to come through to the session, and then obviously, and then we're gonna start. Okay. I haven't received any messages on WhatsApp in terms of questions, so it seems like everyone is fine on that side. And I'm hoping that everyone has been reading the ebooks that I share on the group. Um, because we said before, knowledge first and money will follow. So first of all, obviously, if you want to make money in anything, obviously you have to learn. Once you've mastered and you learn it and you know what you need to do, then you can start making money. So which is the same thing in Forex. You know, people, if they want to become a doctor, you study for 5 years before you start looking for, like, you first become an intern, then afterward you can properly get a job. You know, if you want to become an engineer, you need to study first. If anything that you want to do in most industry, obviously you take time to learn, you take time to master. And it's been said that if you study something for about 10,000 hours, it's going to be a skill. You know, you need to spend time and learn. So if you dedicate yourself into mastering the art, and I'm going to try by all means to make sure that the way we explain it, the way we break down the charts is going to be simple for everyone. And also, guys, if you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, please type I am in. Okay, please type I am in on the session if you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, because I want to make sure everybody's online and everybody can hear my voice. I don't want to be talking but everyone is not connected to the sound. For a couple of weeks we had people with challenges in terms of the sound. Okay, I don't know why people, they like calling me during the session. I'm gonna wait for you guys. Hello. Good guys. Yo. Oh yeah, but yeah. Okay, Ima, ngicela ukufonela back ne. I'm still waiting. Khona class engilenza la online ne. Yeah. Ngizokufonela back. Thank you, but. Okay, guys, I'm waiting for more guys to confirm that they are in. Okay, perfect. If you can see the screen, but you can't really hear my voice, what I recommend is that you can just log in and log out. Probably it's a network problem, or maybe it's a problem challenge with your app. Okay. All right. So we're gonna wait for we're gonna wait for about another 2 minutes to have more people coming in into the session tonight. It's the first day of November, so we're pretty excited. November is probably the last month that you can actually trade. If you're a forex trader, it's probably the last month. Oh, last full month, because you can trade in December, but up until the third and the fourth week, up until the second week. After the second week, you can't really trade. So yeah, I'm hoping that we're gonna make this session productive. I'm hoping that you're gonna gain something that you can use during the week to trade, because I believe as a trader you should constantly be learning something new, about the market, about yourself, even the system that you use to trade. Okay, so let's just jump in. Okay, mainly this session that we're doing now is mainly based on what we had a chart about on WhatsApp. Okay, so we had a bit of a session where we discussed, a lot of people were asking why sometimes when I place a trade, it doesn't really go my way. At most of the time, let's just break down firstly, just for you to understand what happened in the market. Okay, let's just break some concept down. Okay, if you are a trader, the first thing you must understand, there are two things you need to decide what to do. Okay, you need to decide when to enter a trade. Okay, when to enter the trade. And then you need to decide when to close a trade. And then you need to decide when to take your profits, you know, when to take profits. Those are the three decisions you need to decide. You need to be constantly be in your mind. You need to decide when to enter a trade. You need to decide when to close a trade. You need to decide when to take your profits. Those are the main decisions. Like I said in the session we did last week, is that it's like the bank traders, it's bank versus retail traders. Okay, retail traders, so you guys can understand what we're talking about. Banks versus retail traders. The bank traders, they decide based on orders. Okay, based on orders numbers. Okay, they look at the books, they review the books, how many people are buying, how many people are selling, because they want to go to the zone, or to the, they want to push the price to the place where they can actually make profits. Okay, same story with retail traders, because we don't have access to the books, so our decision mainly is based on technicals. Sometimes this is based on fundamentals. Okay, fundamental, but mainly it's based on technicals, because technicals, they tell you a story about the reaction of other traders towards the price. If the price was moving up, as the price was moving up, a lot of people started buying. So if the price was moving up like this, if the price was moving up and people start buying, obviously the price, let's just say the price continue moving up. Okay, so what we see here, let's just say the price yenze kanje, figure you are up and then you figure to some level, and then let's say I drop. So when you get to that level of dropping, these are what we see, what we call chart patterns, a reaction caused by the perception, whether by the bank traders or perception that the AMA retail traders ayibonile on the chart. So what we see in the chart is AMA reaction based on different action taken by bank traders or also by retail traders. So let's look at this. Bank traders, they look at the orders. If the bank trader, they want to buy 100,000 US dollars, they need to have a lot of retail traders that are doing what? That are selling. Because for them to buy, they need other traders to be doing what? To be selling. You understand? Hope that makes sense. If these guys, if the retail traders, they wanna have, if bank traders, they wanna sell, they need retail traders to be buying. If the bank traders, they wanna take some profits from their sell. Okay, let's just look at the charts just to explain this concept. Because what I wanna do, guys, is you must understand that the supply and demand method is based on buying and selling. You must understand the reason for you to buy is because you see a setup. If you don't see a setup, you do not place a trade. No setup, no trade. That's the key principle. Let's look at this. This is what? USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY. If you look at these charts, okay, this is the dollar versus the yen. Remember, if you are buying the USD JPY, it means you are buying the dollar and you are selling the yen. The reason you are buying is because you anticipate that it's gonna go up, it's gonna rally, or it's gonna appreciate in value. That's why you are buying it. Okay. The expectation on this is the 1 hour charts. Okay, as you guys can see, the price the price has been dropping. Lana i-price yenze njani, ifike yenze njani, ya-retrace yabo, yabuyela back, which means mayibuyela back, ibuyela to a certain zone here. Okay, I want to just clarify something. So what happens here, we know with market 95% or 90% of the market is moved because of our order placed by the banks. Then 5% or 10% is by retail traders, which means if there's a big move in the market, it is mainly caused by the bank traders, not retail traders. Okay, so this drop here, we know is caused by the bank traders. So what they do now is when they reach a certain level of price, whether it's support, whether it's a demand because this is a drop, whether it's a support or it's a demand zone, they're gonna close some trade. When they close some trade, which means at this level, okay, at this level they were closing some trade. So what you see here is this here, and then you see a retracement back. So this retracement back towards this level where there was a swap. As you guys can see, this was JB reactor price. They wanna bafunu ungena more position for more of what sell position. So what they do, the price here retracer. Why price retracer? It retracer because the bank traders, they are taking profits. When they take profits, the price will do this. You will see this in your charts. But then because they are taking profits and they still see who sell, they're more likely to have but i-price ibele back to a previous, so this is previous subzone. Siyabona lapha i-price. So let's take this was our what? Let's say this is support, okay? Let's say this is support, okay? So by breaker liya support here, where my breaker bashiya ini i-flag limit, okay? Flag limit. So we're gonna use Eclipse here. As you can see, lapha bashiya ini i-flag. So lela flag leni kuthina li-hidden order eli-clue, yabo? Li-hidden order eli-clue. So that clue means the price is gonna come back there. Okay, the price iwela back laphana. So as you can see, when the price was broken, isha any flag limit, you will see all these flag limits all over. Whenever the price is broken, whenever a level is broken, you see this flag limit. So if price iwela back there, wabona kwenzakalani laphana, because kwenzakalani yabela back ya retracer there, baphinde bangena more position to sell. Okay, because if you take this as your high and you take this as your low, here i-price ibisi-drop-e kakhulu, ne? So they started taking some profits off because it dropped the price. Yeah, retracer back because the bank are taking profit. Yabela back to this previous support that was broken. Now this support isishintshile yaba yini i-resistance, yabo, because by breaking it down in their level. So now this is what resistance level. Sekufana nani la level isifana ne ceiling. Angithi yabo. So baphinde bangena more sell bese ya drop. So wena mawubona le retracement yenzeka, lungisa in laphana i-entry yakho yani, just avoid ukujaha i-price, lungisa in laphana i-sell limits. Okay, i-sell limits, lungisa lokho, ne? Lungisa any i-sell limit yakho order ukuze ube right in that position. So I just need to understand this, ukuthi why izinto ezithile zenzeka kwi-price and why reaction yenzeka into ethile. So when this level was broken, this level of support, i-share in laphana i-flag limits. Okay, so that flag limit, it's a clue ukuthi uzoyibeka kephi ini lapho i-pending order yakho. Okay, flag limit, or sometimes abanye abantu bathi hidden order, yabo. So this hidden order obviously it's a drop based drop. Angitype khona bezokhumbula abantu, it's a drop based drop. Okay, yes. So this here it's a flag limit. When the level is broken, price, the banks will enter more of what sell position. Okay, so now let's just analyze any pair. Okay, first before we analyze any pair, let's look at ama ebook le science because of the session esibe nayo no Mthobisi, ne? So ukuze labo kade bengekho ne last session ba understand isikhuluma ngani. Okay, the problem when people benza ama losses most of the time is because they are taking low probability trades, and also because ama stop losses wabo they are too tight. Remember, ama stop losses, if your stop losses are too tight, into ezokwenza obviously bazofika bashaya stop loss sakho bese i-price iyadrop. But remember, it's not just you obeka stop loss kuleyo ndawo, it's also other traders. Mangabe ama-bank traders move i-price to that level, ama stop loss, they hit your stop loss, they are able to use your stop losses or your money to move the price without putting more money, because the stop loss, they act as liquidity or as imali to move the price. Okay, so first thing first, ufuna ukuyibambe low probability trades, which means ama-confluence ebengekho maningi aconfirmayo ukuthi this is really a sell. Number two, the stop loss was too tight. I-price imuvile to a level, ya-kick out because of your stop loss, okay? And then makukhulunywa ngendaba zama-components, into oyibukayo i-price ekwenza ukuthi ukwazi ukubona ukuthi lena i-supply level, lena i-demand level, okay? I-supply level, remember what we're doing the supply level, we're looking to sell. At the demand level, we're looking to buy. And obviously at the support, we're looking to buy. And also at the resistance, we're looking to sell. But akube khona izinto eziconfirmayo ukuthi ngempela i-price ngathi izo-rejecta leyo level or izo-dropper at that level. So these are the components. Rally based rally, which means the price ifike yadroppa, ikhuphukile njalo rally, and then rally based drop, then drop. These are the components, or Quasimodo, or head and shoulder, or all these chart patterns. Abantu abafundisa understand that each chart pattern it created because of a reaction by my traders or my bank traders towards into abayenziwe price. Remember, makuphume ama-reports, like ama-reports yokuthi there's going to be, number one, maybe there's going to be election like this week. This week kunama elections, I say US, Joe Biden versus Trump. Kune FOMC ezophuma also this week. Kunendaba zeCAD, all these things that are being unemployment rates, all these things that, and also we have got NFP. All these numbers that are being released, they are meant to push the price to a level of demand or to a level of support, or to have more traders coming in, so bank traders can place some trade, or bank traders can take profits, or bank traders can close their trade. And then obviously this is failure to return. It's another component or it's just for you to mark any supply or a demand level. And then it's a significant support and resistance. Obviously support is where price CC flow. Then decision point ila khona khona price ishintsha khona yabo. So babambela ama component, these are the component owabona kwi charts azokusiza iwe to mark what your supply and demand. Okay, asiwabuke lapha kwi charts khona uzo understanda ukuze ungalahleki ne. And then obviously ubheka ama reaction. This is into eyenziwa i-price. I-price i-fake outs, most people babona as i-fake outs of sometimes about M or W. The price will collect lapha, and then bese by compression where price is die down yabo. Move 45 degrees angle and then downward reaction nani yabo. These are the components i-price eyenzayo may move towards supply or demand. So let's just check that out with charts for you to understand. First, understand the components, and then secondly, you must understand ama reaction. Okay. And then this is what we have this week from the 2nd of November to the 6th of November. So yeah, so we have obviously in the MA election go Tuesday, we have NZ unemployment change. Remember, I think issue with so other guys, if and then we have unemployment rates. These are what release economic data will be released of this coming week. So remember, whatever we have as economic data release while is being used to push the price to certain level. Ungazi ukuthi I need to know what the NFP number 18, I need to know all those things. No, you don't actually need to know. If you can understand our strategy and you understand how we analyze the market using chart pela, you'll be fine in terms of your trading. Okay. This is AUD/USD. So analyze kahle. Remember guys, don't make the analysis very complicated. Kunento ekuthiwa ama-confluence, ne? Ama-confluence izinto eziconfirmayo ukuthi like ukuthi izinto like zimuva is going to be a sell or buy. Kufana nani, like namhlanje it's a Sunday, yabo. Mobona abantu going to church, mobona it's being quiet, all those things. These are some of the signals today is a Sunday, because you can see people, if you're not sure, you can see people that are going to church and everything is happening because you know it's a Sunday, yabo. So if the price is going to turn at a level where you want to see price slow it down, it's move as much as before. Let's just zoom in. Siqale ku daily, ne? Bake bathi kungcono i-price moyibheka kahle, break it down from a higher time frame to a slower time frame. Higher time frame wona asisiza kephi na? Asho story, it's like asho long term price. So mangithi long term ngisho ukuthi they've got a lot of information nge-price because ifomeka after usuku angithi yabo, as you guys can see angithi yabo lapho kwenzakalani, i-price isintele level kaningi angithi yabo, buka la fika yathinta yabuya back ezothinta futhi some other time njengoba kwenzeka kanjena. So most yabheka more analyze abamba-ke la le first time njengoba kuyilaphana angithi yabo laphana le level ibinjani, bekade kuyi-level engathi high la angithi yabo, khona zoyibona kanje, siyibuke kanje angithi yabona la, this was la, and then yaphinda futhi yenza njani laphana, there was another one angithi yabona. As you can see, this was in first time yadropha mayibuya laphana yebubona lo pin kodwa yaqhubeka iprice yathi, which means the bank traders were taking profits, iprice yaqhubeka yaya phezulu. Manje mayibuya back la le zone isifana nani njengoba sekanje, this is a first time back, so this is FCB yabo. If first time back kwi-zone esikhathini esiningi iwona right yabo, because suke sa fresh zone. So first time back, okay, so first time back to what, to the zone le esiyibhekile. This is the first time the price is coming back to this level. So when the price come back to the level for the first time, it's a very nice level. Yeah. So basically all the news, all the things you hear on the news, they are mainly used to complete the patterns. So the market makers, they use the news to complete this pattern that you see on the charts. If they want to take profits, obviously there will be some news release that will push the price, like this year. First candle, one level of drop, second level, third candle, and then that's njani, because sifike kuyindaphana isifike kwi-level ekufanele i-price ibuye i-react kula level. Ngithi yabo mawubheka amakhandlela laphana imaphi, ilama-doji and all these candles hlezi sikhuluma ngayo ukuthi yabo qala iyamove angithi yabo. I hope this is making sense. So first time back ya-reactor yabuya back, mayibuya back after 1 2 3 drop. Remember number 3 kubantu abaningi basiyaconfirm ukuthi into i-right. So when they see this 1 2 3 things batshela ukuthi hayi yabona manje i-price iyehla, esikhathi ukuthi siyehla iprice ikhipha that pin bar kanti siya-reactor towards the zone. So mayifika la first time back, it's a high probability trade because number 1, this was i-resistance and obviously it's the first time kuwela back laphana, and then i-price iqala iya-reactor kunikeza yini laphana ama-candle akhombisa i-momentum isi-slow, while i-price ngesikhathi yehla there was this huge momentum. So what do we expect i-price my-reactor? I-expecte ukuthi izokwenza njani laphana, izobuya back towards leli khandlela leli yabo, kodwa nayi-ke laphana yini lena ibizwa ngani, ibizwa ngokuthi i-flag limit yethu nayi laphana ngithi yabo, because bafike benza lento ekuthiwa i-engulfing, bashiya leya zone bayi-break up badlula lapha ngithi yabo phukanga. Okay, so njengoba ifike la reactor kule zone, buka ba-break-e leya level le laphana le ngiyimake ngale ntuzana, ba-break-e leya level. Okay, as beyi-break-a le level, most yabheka-ke, this year was a rally. Okay, this was a rally. This was a rally. And then kwafemeka in laphana i-base. So this is a rally ekhuphukayo. This is a rally ibikhuphuka i-price la yathi, bese lapha phezulu yafoma ini i-base angithi yabo, yafoma ini i-base. This is u-daily charts ka-AUDUSD, yafoma i-base angithi yabo. So le base njengoba i-price i-break-e le level yashiya kanje, sesiyazi mayibela back laphana kuleya base yenze njani manje, i-drop-ile angani. This is a drop. Okay, let drop ilidela win, ilidela to the first time back towards what, this now is a drop angithi yabo. I-drop yethu most yayibheka, one candle, second candle, third candle. Abantu they believe, or research they believe when they see three huge candles dropping, with this is really a sell. But kale badayise kephi when that candle, and that candle is reacting towards what, this level. When the price start dying down, like momentum must slow, baqale wenze njani ba-reversa angithi yabo babuyela back. So this year retracement retracer towards what? To the previous supply. What was the previous supply? Is that angithi yabona laphana reactor to our previous supply, where we need to do a supply. Supply is our sell zone. Yeah, supply is equal to our sell zone. So where we need to sell. This is our sell zone. In Temnandi, I was in with this bank and retail traders thing. Ukuthi i-rally base drop yona emnandi kakhulu if you are trading this one mnandi. So i-price reactor and then obviously silana manje. I'm expecting this thing here to, because if you get first time, second time, third time, obviously it needs to break down. But before about break it down, they need to reverse a bit because there was this huge drop. There was this huge drop. Okay. Okay, first let me make this point khona nizo understand le ngichaza la kahle lela rally base drop. Kunama base abalekile angithi yabona la kwi-charts. Let's just review leya nto leya ebook kancane khona nizobuka izinto ezimbalwa laphana. Angithi yabo sisena kunama base amangaki. Kune base le yokuqala sisena yini u-rally base rally, then u-rally base drop, drop base drop, bese ba u-drop base rally. Ngengibuke kuma-charts most of the time ama-base abaluleke kakhulu engathi are-effective ila khona i-price reversa khona, like u-drop base rally umnandi no-rally base drop. Lawa u-rally base rally, because the price is just continuing in the same direction, are effective but not as much. Same story as u-drop base drop, are effective but not as much. So I'm just saying, making a point ukuze unote nawe mangabe u-analyze ukuthi ngingakhuluma ngaleli point leli yabo, because lento ifana nokuthi, like for instance i-price, just show this is u-rally bese ifoma i-base laphana angithi yabo, bese i-price iya-drop angithi yabo. Kusho ukuthi lana wayemnandi le kanjena is because, just enter a text. So this is u-rally, and then lana this is the base, and then this is a drop. This is a drop. So lena emnandi, why? Because if you're buying here, you've got traders that you can sell to a supply, and then the price will drop. Kamnandi. Same story as with this base lena. You will see the price got a dropper, and then you figure lana zanti for my base, and now it is going up. Oh. Now the price is going up. Lawa amnandi because ama-reaction akhona usuyazi hawu imake izofika idrop lana ifike kule base bese njani yaqhubeka nokukhuphuka angithi yabo. Same story naleyana imnandi leya base yabo. So ilawo two angathi abalulekile. I prefer those two, but wonke ama-base ayasebenza, but these two are most effective and the nice one too ukuthi wa-trade angithi yabo. Okay, let's just do some more analysis on the AUD/USD. Khona sizoyibuka kahle ngiyazi. So now we have this thing esibuke la yini rally base rally, but now i-price ifike lokhu sisena yini what they're doing here. This was formed at what? Ifike kule level le lana i-price ya-reactor yaqala yabuyela emuva. Isikhathi ibuyela emuva, obviously you can buy this towards the supply sell zone angithi yabo. Yafika i-price ya-reactor ngempela kuleya flag limit bese ya-drop yabo. This is a reaction because the bank traders, they are taking profits mayifika to this zone yabuyela back and yaqhubeka nani no sell. Mayifika laphana, obviously they enter more of sell position. Sibona ngani lokho? Because the price idropile. Okay, so izindaba lezi zikhona, you find it funny that the world events like announcement of about interest rate decision, unemployment rates, you will amazed. You will see how come this decision are in line with your chart, in line with supply and demand zone. Okay, you'll be very surprised. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, scenario AUD/USD angithi yabona manje njani. We're just gonna do few things. Buka-ke lana kwenzakalani laphana. Boom. Khona benze njani laphana. Kuyabonakala ukuthi okay, nayi price. Qale slower down laphana ngithi yabo. Kade libili drop kahle, there was this huge drop. Nayi price qale slower down. Kwenzakalani laphana. Le slow down esenzeka lana is because i-price siba khona laphana sekhona aba-place o-sell babo laba ngibabone bane lwa double top laphana ama-retail traders, because remember ngishilo ngathi we really don't have access to the order book, but we have access to what we see on the chart. So what's going to happen, expectation on this njengoba sibona laphana lokho kwenzakalayo lana is this yabo, i-price will come back here, which means obviously if this is happening, this is a fake out, so a price will come expecting the price. Remember, I'm a retail trader just like you. I'm not in control. I'm not a bank trader, but I'm showing my knowledge about what I understand about the market. So when the price, obviously in JB Ganje Nalana, you expect the price to drop and then we'll go there, obviously. About my figure la pana bese here dropper, okay? Angitabo. Expectation is enginayo on AUD USD because siyenze lokhu price yabo. What do I see? Price action. Angitabo. Let's go to check here to checklist what sibuka lapana. As you can see, ngitsena in lapana. The checklist is lokhu. It helps us to identify any supply and demand zone, but local is a checklist. So it's okay. If price yenza a fake out, so Isabella back towards in it drop base rally or Quasimodo level or support resistance level. The price sends a compression. This compression is moving towards what supply above. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense. Then diamonds, all those things. This is irreaction is why price as the price is moving towards a level of supply and demand. As you can see, like then the fake out. So expecting with the price, my figure la panel, that's where we're gonna sell it. You wanna sell at the highest price. So you wanna sell high, that's where you wanna sell at supply. Ungathi nayi resistance level, so let me sell. No, you wanna sell there because the price into abantu abazoyenza la bazovike bathi kanje benza ngathi bafomente kanje. That's my expectation, and then obviously they'll push the price higher, and then all these traders abanama stop losses abawabeke lana, obviously they're gonna be out, but the price will react then let's drop, and it's casi drop, but they will say yes I was right, and definitely they were right, but your stop losses were too tight. Number two, they got into their trade very early, and then obviously the bank traders would have taken their stop losses and made some money, and they also will have been activated. Angiyabona la ku-fake out yazi ukuthi kunabantu la ku-fake out mostly you will find ukuthi kunama stop losses alaphana, and then number two kunama pending orders ababekile abantu ukuthi i-price might break level, because lawa inama breakout traders ukuthi i-price might break level, I'm gonna enter that trade and place a trade above. So that is just if you on AUD USD, okay? So remember Sati, most of the time you find ukuthi if you are trading AUD USD, you'll find the similar setup on NZD USD, okay? So which means this one obviously expecting now you would say number one, it reactile towards that level, which is this level, finally back towards that zone, and then let's say now here drop even further. So when we see setup AUD/USD, let's go and check what now. Euro, okay, Euro AUD or GBP AUD, or even okay, where's this pair? Okay, even you can check out, yeah, this GBP USD, okay? So we're expecting Lana, since we're expecting obviously if that's gonna rise, as you guys can see here, we're expecting this obviously drop towards this zone. If that is going up, this should also be dropping towards this zone, which is in Lena, okay? This is a drop, and then you form my base formula. So this base, out from this base come big candles dropping, going up, and then market i-reactile back towards the zone, expecting this price to drop even further. And then mayifika la, obviously, since that is going up, expecting this obviously to drop, and then bese iyakhuphuka in that zone. Yabo. Expectation, because the other price is AUDSD reacted mainly opposites of this one. Yabo. So it's a almost similar story. Mozobheka ini Euro AUD, Euro NZD nakhona, expecting the same thing nakhona. Which if that is obviously dropping, this that is going up, expecting this one also to drop. I mean, obvious expectation lana ukuthi i-price ingaze ifike kula level, because ayikaze ifike kula level. Yabo, ingafiki to that level. Let's do it daily. As you can see, ayikafiki lapha, so it's dropping. So yeah, and then let's check out. Let's check out also gold. Okay, so siyazi ukuthi negolide all the same story nalo. It's gonna move to similar, almost similar to AUDSD, because there was this huge drop nala, obviously expecting the price, and the pin bar yakhona expecting the price to do the same thing. Ukuthi nakhona is gonna come back towards the zone, and then mese dropper. It's the same thing repeated over and over. Zibona laphana price yenza njani laphana, i-reactile na i-level, ibuyela back ya-retrace ya-reactor, angithi yabo. So now okhiye bakhona lapha yabo, mawubheka i-price, mawubuka i-price yenza kanje, imuva towards kanje, imuva kanje, izo-reactor at the nearest supply or demand level yabo, which in this case it was that level la reacte khona yabo, i-reacte laphana yabo. Make yafoma into kanje i-price, okay. Number one, obviously, because the bank traders have formed, they enter, bafike bashaya usell, baphinde bangena omunye usell, drop even further price. But i-price mayibuyela back, retrace out to the nearest supply or demand zone. Yabo, expect a lot. Yeah. Okay, somebody has been asking me about Euro USD. Okay, what I've noticed with Euro USD is whenever you are trading this pair, you should always obviously trade in Nasdaq if you are able to, or trade USD CHF, because they move always a similar way. Okay. Ngathini njengala. Okay, this is Euro USD 4 hour. Angithi yabo yini le, na ipattern eformekile. Yabo, na ipattern sayibona, na ipattern. Angithi yabo, na ipattern sayibona, simple ne. But now we're expecting the price. Jebubona in momentum, your price is there was this huge candle, there was this huge drop. Now it's a reactor kanje, which means momentum is dying. Expecting euros to react for buy. Obviously, buy will bela back now. My level is up big. Bela back lapan. So this here is a naku abo gonna come back here. Now level out here abo. So in Liana, it's a bit of a compression, yabo, because the price is now moving to a nearest supply, not demand level, which is here. Okay, abo, expecting price to react alapana, ibele back here, and it can come back even here, because that's the key. That's another key level lapana, yabo. Yeah. And it can also come back there. But okubalulekile reaction here can give you this level here. But make sure when you enter buy wakho laphana, may move the price, obviously you take partial profits and you close partial profits and you move your stop loss to break even. So those are the few points and I point out to tonight's session is when the price moves towards the supply zone, look for a compression, look for a fake out, and look for those small candles, ama doji nan, and also for ama flag limits. So that is all. I will upload the lesson on YouTube, and hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday afternoon. See you guys on the next. We're gonna have another class during the week just to catch up and do some live analysis even further. Okay. Okay. Bye for now. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna take some question on WhatsApp, ne?